side, Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. With it on the return is Logan. This taken in right around the goal line.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 20 carries, 77 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
It's complete to Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Let's go. Ready?
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, this defense for the Rams, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Purdy looking to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. That time a 9-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Now Pickett.
Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
He finds Hearns left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
In motion, the tight end.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. The tight end in motion right.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
It's caught right side, it's Hearns. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Pickett back to throw. That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go now.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down.
And go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here's Purdy.
That's complete, right around the 8.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Pickett.
It got his man complete. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
Pickett.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Back to throw, Pickett. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And he's got this down to the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Niners take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down.
Now Purdy.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk set to go.
Purdy off the play fake. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Pickett. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Pickett will look to throw it here.
Over the middle, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Pickett right back to the air again.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's go now.
Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Purdy looking to throw.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Purdy bootlegging it.
He'll buy some time right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Pickett back to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Pickett.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw, Pickett.
Completes it to Hearns.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
Here's Purdy. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 40.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
19, Tiger, 19, ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Robinson's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Purdy now to throw.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He'll try again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Pickett sets up play action.
And that's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
That's taken on the 25.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Purdy from the gun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown!
Brandon Ayuk,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles